Alright, afternoon everybody. How is everybody in the YouTube world doing today? So Slade with you today on Follow the Fanchers. It has been a while. So before we get started with today's video, let me show you something. So I'm home this afternoon. So y'all look. It is, springtime is over here. You can see how green it is. I mean, look at all the trees, how bloomed out. And Julie has been getting the flower pots already. This is something she kind of planted here in that pot. And here's another one there. And it's actually cloudy and looks like it's gonna rain. So look at all of our lilies. Those are all of our lilies that are starting to come up around these big oak trees here in our beds. That's a bunch of poison oak that's dead right there. Of course, I got Junior out here with me, but I just got home from work. So let me tell you what I got going on today. I'm still getting lots of people watching the old videos with me there at Owens Outfitters. And lots of folks are still commenting, of course, baseball comments and then bow comments. Turkey season is over, so let me tell you what. It's elk season. In my mind, I know it's just May and it's a long ways away, but year 28 with my dad and I in the Rocky Mountains, chasing bugling bull elk starts right now. It's actually an all year thing for us as long as we've been doing it. I'm always thinking about the mountains. But we're fixing to get ready with that. But Chad Holmes, y'all have met Kobe maybe in a couple of the hitting videos. He was a teammate of Aiden's there at East Mississippi baseball. He broke his arm, got hit by a pitch, forearm here, and missed dang near the whole season. But his dad has been in Sports Center and Owens with me. Chad is, I guess you would say he's kind of over or director of something with Midwest Whitetails. He shoots Hoyt bows, and I have always set up Chad's bows for him. So he said, hey, I need some help setting up a bow. So he's going to come over, and we're going to go to Dad's, and we're going to do a little, he's got a new Hoyt. I'm not sure which one it is, but we're going to do a little setup, a little bow setup over at Dad's. I wasn't sure if my press or the press that Dad had would actually press his bow. So he went somewhere, got the cable string put through the down cable and got a peep sight in. And then we're going to get it tuned up, paper tune it, set his rest, get his peep sight where it needs to be, rotate it if it needs to be, because he is getting ready to go to, I'll let him tell y'all where he's getting ready to go on a big hunt. So we're going to get this bow shooting good. So y'all come on, go with us. Let's go to Dad's. Let's do a little bow shop work. We'll follow the Fanchers. All right, so we're in the truck with Chad. I told y'all we was finna go set up bows.
Oh, yeah.
Chad Holmes. So as I told y'all, Chad works with Midwest Whitetail. He's important because he has a title. So,
well, yeah, something like that.
So I said Kobe was going to be with us, but we ain't got Kobe. We got the better thing than Kobe,
that's
don't we?
Right. We got Kobe 2.0.
We got Kobe.
Yeah, that's what I'm known as.
Look, there's the bows. So we fixing to go to Dad's. Y'all know I got Dad's press over here, so we fixing to go over there. I'm not driving either. See, look, he's driving. So I can be videoing and driving at the same time. They give me a hard time about,
yeah, I get that
riding
too.
down the road and
somebody's gonna say something about it. I don't have my seatbelt on.
Yeah, you go
breaking the law.
Yeah,
we on the back road,
yeah,
just so everybody knows.
All right.
And I'll buckle. Let me do this for all the
haters.
Yeah, the haters. Look,
yeah.
I believe the Lord's in control of everything, and when it's my time to go,
it's
my
your
time to go, whether this thing's on or not. But just because I want to be obedient to the laws of the land, let me put it on.
I will also do this. So I know a lot of y'all ask me about Dad's church and where we go to church. So Chad, not only being with Midwest Whitetail, he has also started a new church. Let me look right here. He has started a new church, and it is called One Church. And tell us a little bit about One Church.
So One Church is located between DeKalb and Philadelphia off Highway 16. We're the non-denominational church. If I had to give you some kind of idea about denominational background, I would say that we are Baptist-costal. My wife was raised Southern Baptist. I was raised Pentecostal. And we try to take the best of both worlds, mix it up like Kool-Aid, and share it the best way we can. But no, the name is basically one church because we believe we're all one. We're not separated by denominations or cultures or, last names or how big your bank account is. We believe we love your neighbors yourself, and everything else will take care of itself like the word says. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. We're probably a little bit more modern and progressive than most churches in our area, but we feel like if that's your style, you won't be disappointed. You'll definitely enjoy worship.
And a lot of you always ask about Dad's church being online, and Dad's is not, but one church is, correct?
We are not.
Okay,
we do.
turn right here.
We turning right here.
Okay, see, I thought it was.
No, so I'm gonna tell you why.
But follow him on Facebook.
Yeah, for sure. All
Chad
social
Holmes
media platforms. One church platforms. We've got Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, and of course you're welcome to follow my personal
We're
stuff.
gonna take the drive to the right up there by that.
Great.
By the truck up there.
Oh, by the truck up there. Okay.
Yeah, Gray Rock Road.
Gotcha.
So anyway,
yeah. And the reason I do that, I'm gonna tell you why. The reason that I don't do that is because COVID ruined online church, I believe personally.
Yep, totally agree.
And people use that as an excuse not to come to church. And when you don't come to church and you don't support the church,
you ain't getting Jesus.
Well, you just can't do what needs to be done because people quit paying their tithe, they quit paying their offering, bills can't get paid, crowds shrink, you can't accomplish what the vision is of the church. So that's coming from a pastor's point of view. But again, we quit doing online for that reason. And because we want you there in person anyway. We want you to be a part of it physically and spiritually.
So cool. All right. Well, y'all know if you follow the Fanters, we're going to get a little Jesus. So we fixing to go in here and work on these bows.
Yep. Best bows. Got to have the best guy setting them up, right? If I wanted to, I can.
So Chad's getting ready to go to New Zealand too. That's what I didn't know a while ago. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Australia.
Yeah, we fly out Friday, so we're going to try to kill a world record tar.
World record. Are they going to fly you up there in a helicopter and let you out?
We hike. Believe it or not, we hike. It's about 16 miles, just like this.
Well, the tar are possibly one of the 5 most difficult animals to kill with a bow.
Yes, that is correct.
Simply
This is
simply
Dad's
because
bow
of
shot.
one thing.
So I got Cason's bow. We're gonna work on the draw length on Cason. So Cason, you're shooting a what? Venom?
You missed one.
And then
you missed that tar.
which one are you shooting? The V? What is that?
That's the VTM 31 from Hoyt. That's their latest bow. Aluminum bow. Of course, they have the RX-7.
Which is their carbon bow, right?
Yeah, and they carried it over to another year because it was so good and they have such good performance out of it. So I'm shooting a VTM, and of course, it's a serious archery custom Apollo arrow with the Midwest Whitetail.
And I could be wrong, but the cam on the RX-7 and VTMs are the same cam. They just, the difference is the riser, aluminum riser versus carbon riser. And then this color is called their bourbon. So he's got bourbon riser with black limbs. So it looks good. Sharp.
Pretty.
Yep.
It ain't a Matthews, but it's all right.
It can be pretty, but I don't think I can shoot straight.
Right. I'm gonna show you right here. I don't know if you can see this.
The riser.
So if you look right there,
Right.
it's a little bit short for him.
Straight back.
Yeah.
And he's in G right now.
A
So I'm gonna take these 2 screws out here,
longer bow,
and there may be one more, and I'm gonna try to give him. I'm gonna give him an inch to start with, and I'll do that on both sides of the cam here.
Instead of being a 30-inch bow or a 32-inch.
So let's change those.
It was this way around. And he reached out and five.
Whoop!
What?
I don't know. Hold on. All right. So what happened? Cason was drawing the bow back, and the cable on the fall away rest, for some reason, if you see there, the knot's completely gone. So what it did, once he got it kind of derailed it. It pulled the cable all the way loose once he got it back at full draw, and then locked these cams up. Okay, with these easy press on these new Hoyts, you have to have special fingers to press them. Well, we don't have those special fingers. So we turn the bow upside down. So that bow right now is at 70 pounds and in the press. So now I gotta hope I can get the string and cables put back on it and in the right position. And then I might can figure out if yeah, I know it was right here, but it just pulled out. But what happens too, and y'all, so what can happen here is if the weight's backed off the bow and light, which his is not, then this cable can put a lot of pressure on this cable. And if it pulls that cable to the side, if it's too tight, then right here, it can cause it to jump off. So that may have happened too. All right, so we got casing back together. All good to go there. I noticed he does have a bushing. If you look right there, a bushing that's missing. So we're gonna order him a bushing. See the bushing on this side? He's missing one here. So we're gonna order him a bushing, and then we can get it put back in the press and get that bushing right there fixed. All right, so if y'all have watched my videos at Owens, y'all know how I don't like the dreaded football. So they've got the football on this cable here. Again, I've always wondered why people use that, because if you see, the serving stops right here, okay? Right there where the end of my finger is. So we can press it, get me a gap in the serving, run the cable through the serving like it should be, and get that old football off that string. So I'm gonna show you this. I do like this. So Hoyt finally machined a hole in their riser right here, which is pretty cool. So this cable does not have to go on the outside of this little hand guard. So I do like that. So we're gonna take this off. So we're gonna split this cable right here. Y'all seen me do this 100 times, and I kind of just guess where my middle is. I can kind of feel that bundle as much as I've done it with both of my hands, and that is center. And we're gonna put that through.
Anchor.
Okay.
And then
right there.
Just slide.
And I'm gonna ease off on the press.
Or you can make it hot.
It's pretty cool, because see, it had this on it.
Right.
So we got that off. And this will just be a whole lot cleaner. Not that these don't work, they do work, but I try to keep as much off my string as I can. So like the video, that way if something tears up, that way if something breaks, we don't have to worry about nothing.
Peep ain't turned.
I know it, I'm finna rotate it.
It's
So.
low too. It's super low.
All right, go ahead and shoot it, and then
When we're close, I can't really.
yeah,
tell.
oh yeah.
Down right there. And
I talked him into leaving his bow at the house.
He done left me.
At the house, because it's the last day that we're caribou hunting in Alaska,
Right.
and we've been there 17 days.
And like with the other bull, I ain't gonna say I passed them up, but I mean, I'd get pretty close to them, and they just wasn't what
you want.
I dreamed of, you
Right.
know. I mean, I could have killed them, but we got where I thought I was gonna be able to kill this one, and I went, "Where'd he go?" And
We couldn't see.
It was just a little bit of an indentation there that you don't notice sometimes.
We'd been kind of crawling and looking and glassing, but we're looking way out there,
Right.
And all of a sudden, I catch movement right here. And I look right there, and it's the tip of his horn. He's browsing. And I go, "Oh, where's my bow?"
So you smoked him
So
at
I
20
got
with
that little sharp barrel 308. That's something
Yeah.
that comes walking up there at about 15 yards and just stands
That's
out.
it. That's the way it
Shot him
works
and
out
killed
every
him.
time.
Yeah.
Every time. You'd have had your bow, it'd have been 75.
Yeah. All right, so we got the peat moved. I had to cut all the serving off. Now we're trying to get the peat where it needs to be. Again, don't shoot it, because there's a lot of gap in that string. I'm scared that peat won't stay in there.
That's pretty. Shoot. Go up just a hair.
All right, ease it down. Don't shoot it, just ease it down. Okay, and we're gonna move it up just a little bit. All right, make sure it's knocked. Always, if you let it down, make sure you re-knock it.
This bow from last year, it was on 70. So I went and pulled it back down. I got stronger since last
You
year.
get grown.
That's it right there.
All right,
Maybe.
You looking at a pin
Actually,
now?
it's dead on, really.
You looking at a pin now?
Yeah, I was shooting.
Looks high.
We might can bump it down
All right.
just a hair.
Ease it down.
I mean, just a hair though.
Worst thing you can do is strain yourself.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
His anchor looks real good. Center of his nose, hands comfortable on his face. All right, ease it down.
You know, you get 280 to 300 out of it.
You think serve it?
Serve it, baby.
Serve it. All right, so
Little fingers.
we got the new Pete. Got it undone, got it served up.
Hispanic kids.
Got the cable through here. Right here, got that fixed served, so
You got
everything should be ready.
huge influx of Hispanic kids.
we're gonna
from
shoot it.
Venezuela, Puerto Rico,
See how it does. All that looks good. We'll do shoot in here and then we'll go outside and shoot it.
Make me run out of here. Make me run out of here.
You call somebody a friend that I went to.
Trying to make me run out of here.
So we're gonna get out here and get his pins. We at 20 steps. We reckon we ought to shoot scoot up? You ought to be able to hit that though.
Well,
20 yards.
He hit the middle out there.
Yeah.
There. It wasn't left and right. Sight was pretty close.
So 20 yards. All right, let's
Let me
go ahead and
shoot one
adjust
more,
it.
just in case.
What'd you do, fool?
Just give me one. I don't mind. They all
It's
the
quiet. That sucker's quiet now.
That was quiet, ain't it?
Is that 70 pounds?
That's 70 pounds?
same. Yes, sir. Get y'all boys in a Hoyt. Put them Matthews up.
Get on the other side where the sun's on you and not.
It ain't how
Not
quiet
looking
it is
in the
where that
sun.
air goes.
That's right. And that right now, it ain't looking good, is it?
Oh, shit. That ain't nothing but
Yeah, we about.
All right, so he was a little bit high, a little bit right. So we're gonna move it again. Let's see. Go ahead. He's shooting the big middle dot, so let's see where we hit right here. All right, so let's move it a little bit more right. Height's about right.
Mm-hmm.
So yep, loosen up there, right there. Yep.
Move that son gun.
All right, now move it. Let's see. This way will move it in.
30 clicks.
All right. Now shoot it again.
Another air dog.
Height's pretty good. I think we got height pretty close.
Yeah.
So this one here ought to be dead center of that white dot. No pressure on Chad here.
None whatsoever.
Sweet.
I believe we're pretty close. So
Pretty
give me one
good.
more.
Yep, shoot it again. We'll get down here so we can see if we can hear it.
Alright.
So he's pretty good right in the middle of the target there.
That was me a little bit.
Quiet, shoot it one more time. This sucker's quiet now. Quit.
See, my arm's already tired. I ain't shot but 3 times.
Well, I hadn't shot any this year since I think today was my 4th day.
I'm gonna shoot the left one.
Okay. About as good as it gets right there for going in the bow shop,
I think that's probably pretty good.
tuning it up.
Goes maybe a touch.
Pretty dang good. So aim small at those little bitty dots.
The little ones?
Yep. Dude, that's money, baby. One more. You aim small, miss small, okay? We having trouble hitting a big dot. We aim small, little dot, dead center. That ain't bad for a little backyard bow tuning.
No, it sure ain't. Oh, fool. Give it back.
That's all right, you still killed a rabbit.
I was too busy worrying about the level.
That's money. All right, so we got him tuned up, ready to go. Chad will be ready to go kill a tar.
Oh yeah.
I heard some good hunting stories from Dad.
Hey, I
About
got
Alaska
the
trip.
Fancher anointing is what I got.
That's right.
That's the Fancher
That's right.
anointing there.
Dr. Ard says it's been Fancherized.
Fancherized.
Yeah, Fancherized.
All right, Fancherized.
All right. Well,
This time next week, hopefully we'll be sending y'all some pictures that Slade can
Yeah.
share of a big old world-class tar. So,
all right. Thank y'all for following the Fanchers. God bless.
Jesus saves.
appreciate you guys. You looking for a home church, come see me one church. Highway 16.
Later.